Xerox wound up hiring Bob Taylor, who had been one of the ARPA funders in Washington, to set up the lab at PARC. And of course, he knew all of these grad students that he'd funded. And he decided he basically wanted a young lab. So he generally hired young people to be researchers there. And for the people more his age and older, he used them as consultants and kind of give us advice every once in a while. But Taylor had very strong ideas of how PARC should be set up, and he went after the kind of people he wanted. And he especially wanted people who had already bought into this idea of Licklighters, of what the destiny of computers should be about. And this group included people like Butler Lamson and Chuck Thacker and Ed Fiala and Peter Deutsch and Dick Schaup. Taylor's idea was, you want to work with good people. And one of the ways of maximizing the synergy is to recognize what things people are really great at and what things they're more ordinary at. And Taylor was really great at understanding how to run a group of people doing far out research. But he was not a computer scientist at all. But he had an overview. And he also had notions of methods. For instance, somebody once asked him, well, what do you do, Bob? Bob said, well, what we have here is an organization of the best people I can find in the world. Many of them are lone wolves. That's how they got where they are. And my job is to set up the culture here at PARC so that when these lone wolves need to cooperate with each other, they will.